After many months of turmoil in the Urbana School District, there's about to be another leadership change. WCIA3's Miranda Meister is live in Urbana this morning. Miranda, we are talking about the high school this time.
That's right, Aaron. This morning, the school board will be voting on a new interim principal. This is after the last principal, Dolores Brown, was reassigned last month. She was only the principal for a year. We've reported on fights that have gone on at the school over the last year. One where a teacher was hurt and 8 people were arrested, including 7 students and a 35-year-old. At the time, we were told the students involved faced severe consequences like suspension or expulsion. After that, many parents spoke up about claims of poor leadership and frustration over how student discipline was handled. The district tells me last month the principals of the high school were offered reassignment with no decrease in pay or benefits, but it's not clear whether or not they've accepted a new position. This is all after the district's new superintendent, Jennifer Ivory Tatum, took over at the beginning of the month. But a spokesperson says this decision was made before then. This morning in a special board meeting at 11:30, they'll be voting on whether or not to bring in this new interim principal. We won't know who that is, though, until they announce it. Reporting live in Urbana, Miranda Meister, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Well, a lot less humid this morning. Still warmer than average, but that 70 a lot different than some of the 70s we had out yesterday morning. Less the humidity and more of that to come throughout the afternoon. Sunshine that's around this morning will be somewhat around later on into the day. We expect a few more clouds to mix in with that sunshine, but temperatures only warming up around the lower 80s. Boy, a comfortable July afternoon ahead with temperatures that are probably going to drop down into the 50s for some heading on into the night. That cooler air mass around, especially farther north and west, and that will continue to settle in this way. 66 in Champaign, 70 in Indianapolis, right now sitting at 73 in Effingham with plenty of those clear skies currently across the region. Future track, well, a lot of clear skies still yet ahead for us. We'll see the showers and storms start to pick back up again farther to the east. Could we see a sprinkler or two? Perhaps, but I think those are going to be unlikely and definitely going to stay dry tonight and heading into your day on Friday. And there are some rain chances in the forecast over the next 7 days. We'll let you know exactly when those are. Plus, we're going to talk about how things do start to warm up again, become more humid as we head as early into the weekend. Coming up, and a look at your 7-day forecast in just about 5 minutes. Aaron?
Thanks, Adam. Officers need your help finding a 91-year-old Petersburg man. Menard County Sheriff's deputies say the man was reported missing yesterday. He was last seen in the area of Juergens Avenue and 5 Point Street west of Petersburg. The man was wearing a tan shirt and blue jeans along with a white or tan ball cap. More than 150 first responders searched for him yesterday. They will continue that this morning. If you see this man, call the Menard County Sheriff's Office. That number is on your screen. We have new information on a murder in Shelbyville. Police say Devin Barger shot his girlfriend, 22-year-old Samantha Cushing, in the face with a shotgun. She was pregnant. He then led authorities on a cross-county chase with their 3-year-old daughter in the car. In court, the state's attorney says the child told police she saw blood around her mom. The judge also asked that Barger be placed in a seat far from public seating for safety reasons. He will be taken back to the Department of Corrections. We have more information about this case on our website, WCIA.com. Brent Christensen's father apologized to Ying Zhang's family while on the stand, saying, quote, "I'm sorry my son was the cause of their pain." They were not there to hear it, though. They left the courtroom during Michael Christensen's testimony. He talked about his family life, how his son tried to kill himself when he was 15. The judge also denied another request from the defense for a mistrial. They requested it because a juror ran out of the courtroom crying during Tuesday's testimony. In May, we told you about more than 200 books that were removed from the Danville Correctional Center. Those books have now been returned. Almost all the books were about race. Some were about topics like coping with a family member who's incarcerated. They were part of the Education Justice Project. Leaders with the project say educating inmates is one of the biggest steps to help them become positive members of society.
Censorship should only happen when there's a case of inciting violence with the material. Books that talk about history, even if the subject matter is something that people may not find to their taste or to their liking, should not be censored.
The Department of Corrections has not been able to give a reason why the books were removed in the first place. A transgender woman who said she was sexually assaulted and beat while in prison was released early. Dionne Strawberry Hampton was released from Logan Correctional Center on Monday. She was serving a 10-year sentence for burglary and wasn't supposed to be out until 2021. She was originally behind bars at men's facilities before being transferred last year to a women's facility. The Illinois Prisoner Review Board said she was eligible for release for good conduct. Urbana police need help identifying two people in two different crimes. They say this man is wanted for questioning in a recent burglary at a tavern, and police say this man is wanted for questioning in a fraud investigation. If you know either of them, call Champaign County Crime Stoppers. The Champaign Police Department will be going through a lot of changes after two of its top leaders retired this week. Both Deputy Chief Troy Daniels and Sergeant Thomas Frost turn in their badges after decades of service. Right now, they're in the hiring process. There are 6 candidates interviewing for Deputy Chief. Chief Anthony Cobb says they've been doing succession planning for years to prepare for these retirements, but there are more than those 2 positions to fill. Anytime a deputy chief leaves or retires, they have to make 3 promotions to backfill the empty spots.
Everyone gets to move up, so deputy chief being right up under me, I'll have to promote one of my lieutenants into that position, and then I'll have to backfill a sergeant into that lieutenant's position and an officer into that sergeant's position. So it's always creates a ripple effect throughout the organization.
Chief Cobb says they'll be selecting candidates from inside the department. Interviews will start in the coming weeks. They're aiming to fill the positions by August. New this morning, you may need to find another route if you're driving around Champaign next week. Kirby Avenue will be reduced to 1 lane in each direction between Duncan Road and Mattis Avenue. This will allow crews to repair pavement in the area. The work is expected to happen between July 16th to July 30th. That will wrap up the morning show on WCIA 3. But coming up when we make the switch to WCIX for the 7 and 8 o'clock hours of the morning show, we are gaining some confidence in the kitchen this morning. We're making mac and cheese with cooking coach Adam Wisniewski. That is going to be in about 10 minutes. But before that, let's get one last check of our 7-day forecast.
Mac and cheese, a simple but a classic dish. Yes, absolutely. All right, 82 today. Very nice ahead for your Friday, too, as we're at 85. Humidity still low like today, and then we'll see that heat and humidity begin to crank up over the weekend, back up around 90, and then see more of that into next work week. Possibly, yeah, rain chances on the way. That could come from some of the tropical moisture that is farther south that will be impacting the southeastern U.S. We'll see if it still is expected to track closer to us as we head over the next few days.
Couple of beautiful days.
It will be. Yes, it will.
All right.